What's up, guys? It's Chellers, and welcome back to another episode of NHL 19 Franchise Mode with your Boston Bruins. In the last episode, we went through the entire year number 6 offseason, and we made a couple depth moves. Actually, we only signed one real player, right? We just signed one guy in free agency. Can't remember his name. We'll look at the lines right after. We'll see for our forward line. We want to keep our top guys as is. And we went through the draft. We had no first round picks. We had no really good big prospects. A couple low top 6 players, I believe. Free agency was nothing. Re-sign fees. We didn't let anyone major go. We let Danton Heinen go, actually. He was our biggest piece, I'd say, most likely. Patrice Bergeron retired. Over 1,000 points for him in his career. So we had to choose a new captain. We did in the last episode. We chose Brad Marchand as our captain. So hopefully he delivers another cup for us, his first cup as the captain. That's to be the goal for him. Let's look at our lines now and see the growth we've seen in the last episode. I did change up the lines. So ended up getting Dmitry Yaskin. Yes, this is what we got in free agency last year. A 1-year deal, $1.9 million, nothing to complain about. And as you can see by our lines, we decided to go with the lines that worked last year. DeBrusque, Point, and Pasternak on that first. Marchand, Shan, and Sherbak as our second line. We have Ricardo, Jenks, and Stanika staying together. But now Stanika's moved to that center position, and Kimmo Antila, who is playing in Finland, has made the third line. Look at his puck skills, 98 passing, 94 deking, and all that good stuff. Offensive awareness is a little bit low, but his shooting is also really high. So hopefully Antila could pass the puck more. Ricardo Jenks shoots more because he has a really high shooting category. Hopefully that's a nice third line. And then Engels in 82 overall. I don't know if it was that last year, but he has 92 offensive awareness, 90 shot blocking, 90 stick checking. So he's going to be a solid forward line for the rest of his career. And he is only 21 years old. Jamal Smith and Dmitry Yaskin round out our forward line. On defense, Byram did not grow with Charlie McAvoy, who was a 91 overall. Krug and Carlo together, and Matt Grzelcyk and Jet Wu. Now, we do have on the scratch Mark Pysyk. In case Jet Wu doesn't work out, we could put Pysyk. He is better. Defenseman works with Grzelcyk more, but we'll see how that works out for now. If we're doing fine with Jet Wu on defense, then we'll trade away Pysyk at the deadline or maybe earlier. And goaltenders, we do have your boy Tuukka Rask, the 2-time Conn Smythe winner, I believe, and Kyle Kaiser, the backup, hopefully looking to make something proving to be a starter. This might be his year, because if we quickly look into our contracts, something I have noticed, and here you go, contracts, is Tuukka Rask, goaltenders, that's defenseman, Tuukka Rask, as you can see, he does not want an extension. There's nothing here that says wanting an extension. So this could be his last year as a Bruin and his last year in the NHL. So he could retire after this year. So Kaiser does have some big shoes to fill, a 2-time Conn Smythe winner. I don't know if he's won any Vezinas with us. I know he has one in his career. But, if not, then a Vezina winner, definitely. And some contracts we have to worry about for next year. There's not much. There's a couple of names. Jehu, Stanika, Marchand, Shannon, the big ones. Marchand doesn't want an extension, but we will try and get him back. He shouldn't want much. If you look right here, he only wants $4 million for 1 year, so this might be his last contract. And Shen wants a 4-year deal. I'm not sure if we want to get him back, especially because I did see someone we could trade for, but I don't think we will. So I'm not going to mention it. Anyways, we'll look at our minor league team. We'll look at the lines because we do have some guys that could grow and become in the NHL next year. Being Cam Kobasu, 21 years old. He's 80 overall, and he's growing well everywhere on the offensive side. Look at his puck skills, his senses, and his shooting is really nice and high. You can argue that he's NHL ready right now for his offensive stats, but defensively, he only has 83 defensive awareness, which is still okay, but his faceoffs is a little bit low. I should put him on the wing most probably, but we'll leave him at center for now. And he is listed as a depth forward, so it's best if you leave him in the minors to grow a bit more, alongside of Hannu Tervainen, who was in Finland as well. 52 points in 60 games in Finland. He's killed it. He's 7th overall. Medium league potential, so he could grow into an NHL role maybe next year, if not the year after for sure. Ahonen is rounding it out, that first line. Then we have Rycroft is the low elite guy we signed in free agency last year, I believe. And on defense, we have Brian King, who's 80 overall. We sent him down to the minors. He had no waivers on him, so that's good. Maybe he could grow his offensive abilities a bit more. Then we have Oberg and Sokolov, 2 low elite guys. Just keep them on the lineup. And then goaltending, we have Esa Jokinen as our backup, medium elite goaltender. Hopefully, he can make some strides into becoming the starter for this year, for next year in our minor league team, and eventually lead up to the backup for our NHL team in 2 years' time. But yeah, we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Let's go to the simulating right away. So we'll sim to the regular season quickly, and yeah, let's go through it. So that will be done pretty quickly. And yeah, usually it should be finished about now. So hopefully we can start off really good. That's what I want. I don't want to have Pissick, like, the better we do earlier, the quicker we get out of Pissick, which means we can get, something back to make our team slightly better. So I don't care about the scouting. Here we go. So we are in the regular season of year number 7. We are listed as a contender for our team status. And before I actually look, let's just go to our draft board. And we'll look at our projected picks. So we do have a 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. With everything, all our draft picks for this year. And honestly, I don't mind trading my first round pick away again this year. We do have tons of prospects, and we have hopefully our scouting to deliver again. So yeah, let's get into simulating. We'll go all of October and November first. That's usually how we do it. See how our team performs, and then we'll go 1 month at a time. So here we go, Washington. Our opening game, we're at home. We take a big 3-1 win. Now we're away versus Edmonton and San Jose. Could we get one over there? Yes, we win versus Edmonton and lose to San Jose. That's okay. Ottawa, we win. Divisional team, Tampa Bay. A lot of divisional teams coming up. We win versus Tampa. Detroit, Montreal, and Buffalo are all must-wins. We lose 6-3 to Detroit. We win 2-1 to Montreal. And Buffalo, could we try and get a win, go 4-1 in our division? That's what we're looking for. Draft class, there's no point looking at it right now. It's still way too early. 2-0 loss. We go 3-2. We lose 2 in a row now. So 3-2 in our own division. And St. Louis, we're back away. And sorry, we're back to the Western Conference. We lose. We dropped 3 in a row. But we win versus Colorado and versus Washington. We win versus Carolina. Yes, we do in shootout. Arizona, they're around the same as us. We win 3-0. So big shutout right there. LA, 9-5-1. They're a pretty good team this year. Let's see. Good year for rookies. Alright, that's good to know. 4-3 win for LA versus LA. New Jersey, Pittsburgh, some Eastern Conference teams could get some wins versus them. And we dropped both games. We're now 10-7. Not an amazing start, to be honest. Vancouver, Western Conference team. Florida's a divisional team. We have to win versus them. Shootout win. Alright, I'll take it. Carolina, above 500 but slightly. Another I-500, 13-7. We're doing a bit better. Tampa Bay, we win versus. We lose in regulation. Philly and Toronto. We have to win versus Toronto. We lose to Philly and we win versus Toronto. Good to see. Washington, we win. Alright, so we win all 3 games in Washington. And we win versus Nashville. Tampa Bay, the last game of the month. Is that our 3rd time or 4th time playing them? Let's see. Hopefully we can win it. We can win versus them. And yes. We win 6-5 in shootout, so an offensive game, and we played them 4 times already. 1, 2, 3. No, so we have 1 more time to play them. That's alright, that's good to know. So far, our leading point scorer is Nikita Sherbak with 20 points. So our top line, are they not performing that well? No, they are not performing. They're all minus. So we have to fix that. So maybe we put... Maybe we fix it up a bit. Jenks has 10 goals in 26 games, so he's doing rather well. Marchand has 14 points, and around the same thing. He's still an 83 overall. Yeah, I think Pasternak. You know what? Shall we keep it going? I mean, they're all shooting below their shooting percentage, so let's see. Nebraska's a sniper, Pasternak's a playmaker, Point's a playmaker. Let's see these shots. So Nebraska has 85 shots. He is taking tons of shots for us right now. What's he on pace for? 85 divided by 26 times 82. He's on pace for 268 shots. He should be about 28, 29, 30 goals. Pasternak and Point, they got to start contributing a bit more on the offensive side. So we'll go another month of simulating. We'll look at our stats right now. So in our division, we are the third best team in our division with 34 points, tied with Ottawa. We just have 4 less regulation overtime wins than them. Toronto has 1 game more than me and us in Ottawa, but 2 points more. So pretty much are all in the same position. Look at the entire league. We are the 6th best team in the NHL. Our offense is struggling a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. Actually, that's not bad. Defensively, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. So yeah, we're about a middle of the pack team. Our power play is doing rather well. That's good to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Penalty kill is doing pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So yeah, and we're a better home team than away team. Good to see. So, honestly, it's just our 5-on-5 that's struggling a little bit. But that might fix itself right now. So, let's go another month of simulating. If it doesn't work, if they're still minus our top line, then we will change it up. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisional teams this month. So, I want at least 4 wins versus them. So Montreal's the first one. We win 4-3 in shootout. Ottawa, we're fighting with them for second position. We'll look at the draft class next time. We win in regulation. Good to see. Columbus, lose in regulation. As long as we bounce back with the win versus Edmonton and Philly, that's what's important. We lose in shootout, but we win versus Philly. That's good to know. So that's not bad. We win versus Florida. So that's 3 wins out of the 6 divisional teams. We lose to Columbus again. Islanders, they're below 500. We win in regulation. Now Pittsburgh, they're at 500. We win regulation. Buffalo, Ottawa, we need to win at least one of these games. Lose to Buffalo, lose to Ottawa. Alright, that's not good. Rangers, we win in regulation, so at least we're bouncing back with a win. Colorado, we lose in regulation. Now can we win versus Buffalo, get that 4 win in our division? Yes, we do. So we are now 26-14-1. Very good performance by our team. 12 games above 500, only one overtime loss, sorry. And this month we went 1, 2, 3, 3-1, 3-1-1, 4, 5, 2-1, 7, 4-1, 9, 5-1. So we went 9, 5-1 this month. That's pretty good. And yeah, look at that. The offense is very balanced, to say the least. 28 points for Braden Point. And they're still minus, yeah. They are still minus. They've gotten a bit worse. The Bruins still only at 9 goals. So yeah, let's fix up the lines. Alright, the problem is definitely our lines. So let's see. How is Jenks doing? He's at 14 goals. Antila. So honestly, the third line isn't the problem. It's more the balance in the second and first line. So I think maybe what should we do? Actually, I really don't know what we should do, because overall wise, this is good. Like, we're putting our best players on that first line. Maybe what we can do is put Sherbak there. But then we have 3 playmakers together. We could try and put maybe Marchand here, Pasternak there, on that second line with Shen and Sherbak. So 2-way playmaker, 2-way forward, sniper. Do we want to do that? Putting Marchand on right wing. His passing is still really high. Point. Who has better passing? Point has 91 passing. Pasternak has 92 passing. So maybe what we can do is put Pasternak here, Shen, DeBrusque, Point, Marchand, Sherbak. So just do this. Just switch up Shen and Point. Maybe we'll try this out. If it doesn't work, we'll try putting Marchand on that first line. So yeah, let's see if this works. Maybe get a bit more goals going from our top guys. So let's look at how our team is. We're first in our division. Again, are we first in the NHL? No, we're second in the NHL in points. So another amazing season for Boston so far. Let's look at the entire league. So yeah, second league. Our offense has actually gone up a bit, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Defensively, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Power play still around the same place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Penalty kill has dropped a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And still a better home team than away team. So that's good to know. If we're a better home team and we have a good home ice advantage in the playoffs, it's looking good. So we're in January now. Our team is doing good. We're second in the whole NHL. We have two divisional teams this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in total. Let's go for 7 wins. I want to go 7-4. And two wins in our own division. So we lose the first game to Anaheim. So those new lineup changes, looks like we got shut out. Minnesota, if we lose game number 2 in Minnesota. Okay, we win 2-0. Philly, we win. Alright, so maybe just a bad first game. Detroit, we win. Alright, so that was one divisional game. And we already have 3 wins. St. Louis, we win. Dallas, win in overtime. Alright, good to see. So we have 5 wins already. San Jose, we win. So that's 6. We need 1 more win to meet our threshold. Lose to Anaheim. We bounce back versus LA. They're 500. We lose 1-0. Alright, so we score one goal in the last 2 games. Arizona, they're usually a good team, right? Let's look at the draft class, actually. We haven't looked at our draft class yet. So first overall pick projected to be Pierce Valesi. He has, what is that? I can't do quick math. 41 points in 35 games. Not bad. What's he projected to be? Michel Goulet. Boudreaux. Sean Couturier. So we have these guys scouted. We don't have Ness. It's a Korean player. Interesting. Playing in the rest of the world. We have no scouts in that region. I wonder how this guy's going to turn out to be. That's a really interesting, a Korean player. Any guys that are projected to be really good players, like comparisons? So far, I don't think we have much, eh? Tyler Seguin, that's not bad. None. We'll go here, none. Joe Sakic, here you go. So, Cormer, he's an option. Let's get, can we scout him? Yeah, let's go, skills assessment, character assessment, potential and comparison. There you go. So, we'll get him scouted. Knights, nothing. So, this is around the area we're most likely going to be drafting if we keep our first round pick. And there doesn't seem to be much. Simstal, none. Currently being scouted. No. Alright, so far nothing. Any guys we have scouted yet in the later rounds? Yes, defense, and medium elite in the 3rd round we could get him with. So we're going to keep our 3rd round pick. Remember that. Left-handed defensive defenseman. Alright, so that's important. He's a gem. Yeah, okay, so these guys doesn't matter. A franchise player right here. Let's get a scout on him. And we can't. He's currently being scouted. Alright, so hopefully this works. Let's pin him. Anything else? Low elites. Couple low elites. So end of the first round, we have a couple guys. Another defenseman. Let's look at this guy. Lindstrom. No similar style. Christie. No similar style, but defenseman. We don't want another one. Eliash. Let's look at him. We'll scout. He's being scouted, so he's another gem also. That's important. Another gem right here. Bobelev. Alright, any medium top 6s we have scouted. Here's another gem. Poulain, another defenseman though. So here we go. Whitman, Norena, and Herdina. These are our medium top 6s that we could most likely get. And Henrik Zetterbergs. Here's an interesting one. Herdina, two-way forward from Czech Republic. Left wing. Yeah, it's not bad. He might be a first-round option we could go for. And some low top 6. We don't have to worry about that. We'll look at that after. Alright, so keep the simulation going. Arizona, can we win versus them? No, we dropped 3 in a row. That's not good at all. So we're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Hopefully we can win versus Ottawa. Meet our threshold and wins in our own division. Let's see, another trade incoming. I can already feel it. And we win. Alright, so there you go. We got our 7 wins. We had no overtime losses, I believe, right? We're still at 1. Yeah, we're still at 1. First in our division and first in the NHL now. Alright, so we're the best team in the league. 33 wins. Toronto is pretty high on our heels. And Braden Point, he looks like he did a bit better. He was at 28 points. He got 11 points in how many games? Like, not a lot, actually. So, Pasternak, he's the -5, so he's slowly getting better. Sherbak's a plus. Braden Shen's a +4. DeBrus a -2, so he's getting a little bit better. He's at 10 goals now. He's struggling to score goals. Ricardo Jenks is already at 15 goals. Last year he got 19 goals, right? So he should pass his career high in goals and assists. He's already at the same amount of assists. So yeah, it's looking good for Ricardo Jenks. Marchand, he's still an 83 overall, slowly declining. Antila, looking good. Stanico at 20 points. Engel is +8. So the forward line's doing really solid. Bowen Byram only 10 points. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in Bowen Byram. I mean, I thought he was going to do a bit better points-wise, but it looks like no, he won't. And it looks like Jet Wu and Grizzlick are doing well together, so Pysyk, we don't need him anymore. I feel like we should trade away Mark Pysyk right now before the deadline comes. And we'll see who's interested. We'll send him to any team else, it doesn't really matter. So, Mark Pysyk. Where is he? There you are, Mr. Pysyk right here. 1 year left. I'm sure teams are interested in him, so Anaheim, there you go. They want him right away. We'll take a draft pick from us. Like a second round pick would be a pretty good thing. We'll more than 45 skaters. Alright, let's look at guys that don't have 45 skaters and that are decent teams that want it. So Colorado, there you go. They could maybe take him. Second round pick. No, 45 skaters. Montreal, no. Ottawa wants him, but I don't want to trade him to Ottawa. We're fighting with them. Philly, San Jose has 50 skaters. Tampa Bay has... we all can't really make those trades. Oh, here we go, Winnipeg. Alright. And they want to trade their second round pick. Will this go through 1-for-1? No. What we could do... Alright, maybe offer one of our lower potential guys. Not a low elite, but like maybe a low top 6 or here go, low top 4D. I don't mind giving him T-Mander. There you go. So we moved up. We got a second round pick and trading away Pysyk, so that's good to see. And yeah, so that's good. There's not much to change right now, right? Let's look at our stats actually. That our offense go up. It was at 2.8. And it is at 2.75. So our offense actually dipped. So maybe we go back to the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Defensively, however, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. Power play is good. Penalty kills is slowly dropping. Still a better home team. You know what? Let's. Our offense has actually dropped, so let's fix up our 5-on-5. Or actually, you know what? Maybe power play, because the power play did drop a lot. So maybe the power play is the issue. Let's put DeBrusque on that second line with Sherbak. So there you go. Let's try this now. Byram will take out Byram for Krug because he is just not getting it done on the points category. So let's try this now. We'll go another month. Hopefully our team starts winning more games. How many games we have this month? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 games. Divisional teams, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 games are on division. Let's try and win 3 of them. Christian Juice is on waivers. I'll decline that. So Florida. Let's see. We lose in regulation. That's already not a good start. Calgary. We lose in regulation. If we lose to Toronto, I'm going to stop the simulation. Let's see. We win versus Toronto. And we lose in shootout to Winnipeg. So, alright. So, I do not like how this is going. Our offense, let's see. 2 goals, 1 goal. So, that's 3 plus 4. 7 plus 3 is 10 goals in 4 games. Yeah, that's not cutting it. Let's fix it. 42 points. Actually, Braden Point had 4 points in those 4 games. You know what? No. We're struggling, but just because Braden Point is doing well doesn't mean our team is doing well. So let's go back to our old lines. Alright, maybe this will fix it again. Power play, we'll just keep the power play as is. So let's go another week of simulating and see how it does. So another week will go up until New York Islanders. So we have 3 games to see this, how we do. Minnesota. Yeah, I don't want you to be first round pick for Yolson. Losing shootout against. We're just losing all kinds of games right now. Florida. Losing regulation. Jeez, our offense is evaporated. Okay. You know what? Let's stop the simulating here. I don't know what's going on right now, but we just can't seem to score goals. Braden Point, 44 points. We got 2 points in those 3 games. Let's just put Marchand on the first line, okay? Let's see how Marchand does. Hopefully something works. We'll go another week because we just lost 3 in a row. Right there, we actually lost 4 in a row, and we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our last 7 games. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 of our last 7 games. We'll go up to the deadline. If still nothing is happening, we gotta make a trade. So, Islanders, we lose 1-0. Get shut out again. What is going on with our team? Winnipeg. Come on. 4-1 wins. We finally got on the win column again. It's 2 wins. Dallas. Stop. I don't want Vesalainen. We win. Alright, so we scored back-to-back 4 goals. Vegas. Stop with these trades. Vegas 3-0 wins. We go 3 wins in a row. And we scored, 11 goals and then 3 2-1 shutouts, so only 2 goals. So 13 goals. So we scored more goals now. So it's like we got better. 47.64 games for Braden Point. We're now second in our division. Yeah. But honestly, playoffs are looking pretty secure for us so far. And we still have another month to go. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, let's look at the playoff by the players. Yeah, Pasternak's a -8. I don't know what's happening. DeBrus a -8. He's had 13 goals. He's been struggling on scoring goals. You know what? DeBrus might be a trade candidate for next year, honestly. 6 years left. He has a massive deal, but if he's not scoring for us, I mean, he's a sniper. What's the point of keeping him? Jenks is at 16 goals. He's at 30 points, so he's past his career high, right? Before was, 31 points. So he needs 1 more point to reach his career high. 4 more goals to pass his career high in goals. Hopefully, he could get it done. I don't know, honestly. Our offense is just really struggling. Honestly, we were at our best with Shed on that first line. So maybe the answer might be Braden Shen. But honestly, our offense is really struggling. So Marchand's dropped to an 82. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Alright, let's try this. DeBrus, point passing. We'll keep this line together. Sherbak, Shen, and Jenks. We'll put Jenks on that second line. If the offense is still struggling, we'll move Jenks to that first line. I think he could work well in that first line. Because honestly, DeBrusque isn't. So we'll go up until New Jersey. We have a lot of games to go. We're not making any trades at the deadline. There's no point. Vancouver, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games to play. How many wins are we going to get? So we're 1-0-1. 1-0-2. Montreal and Buffalo are divisional games. We win and we lose. Okay, come on. Detroit, we win. Montreal again. We win. Alright, so we're starting to score some more goals. We win 2-1. So we won 3 in a row. 4 of our last 5. New Jersey, we didn't play this game. So so here we go. Draft class. Do we scout any more guys? Richter compared to Brent Burns, defenseman. Alright. Those guys we had pinned. Did any of them get fully scouted yet? Medium elite, low elite, medium top 6, medium top 6. These guys, we still don't have them fully scouted. Can I, actually scout them properly? No. And yeah, I can scout him, alright. So let's go, potential and comparison. Eliash, low top 6. Bobelev, still, can I scout him? Yeah, let's go again, potential and comparison. Whitman and this franchise guy. Alright, hopefully he gets figured out. So here we go. So we went, 1-0-2, 2-1-2, 3-4, 5-1-2. So pretty good. We'll go the rest of the month and we'll see how we start doing. The 50-win potential is still there. We win versus New Jersey, so there you go. We lose to Nashville, so we got our first loss in 5 games. Calgary, we lose in regulation. Vegas, can we win please? 7-0, alright, big win. Toronto, divisional team, we win 2-0. Carolina, they're at 500. We win, nice. Only 2 goals in each game though. Tampa Bay, we win 3-2. And yeah, the potential for 50 wins is right there. We might as well finish out the regular season. 3 games, can we get 2 wins? Can we get 50 wins? Let's see, Rangers, we lose in regulation. Come on, please, please. Oh my god, overtime loss. And watch, we're going to win versus Toronto. I already know it. Yep, 49 wins again. So, Boston, unfortunately, I think it's 2 years in a row, right? They can't hit 50 wins. But we do finish first in our division. How about in the NHL? Nope. It looks like we finished second in the NHL again. Braden Point with 30 goals, 65 points. So really, our offense is just always really bad. David Pastrnak has 60 points. And Pastrnak brought us plus minus up. Sherbak's at 57 points. McAvoy with 52. DeBrusk at 46. So let's see let's look at his career. So 46, 55, 37, 52, 46, 47. Yeah, that's pretty much what he gets. And honestly, that 28 goals was a breakout for him. He does shoot the puck a lot though. Actually, no, he doesn't. 194 shots. It's not a lot. He was on pace for like 260 in the beginning of the season. But yeah, since we got him, 35 points, but he was still overall. And yeah, he's about a 45 to 50 point guy. That's what you have to expect from Jake DeBrusk. And that's second line numbers, honestly. So, yeah. And he's a second line forward, so you kind of expect that. Ricardo Jenks, he got 18 goals, 18 assists for 36 points. We got his career high in points and assists, but not in goals. Did he grow? He's still an 82 overall. Torrey Krug got 40 points, so it looks like on that time on that first line, it's only 7 power play points actually, so it's not that good. Braden Point with 22. Honestly, I don't know. Our offense is weird. Marchand with 44 points, so that's pretty good from 27 goals, so he's still scoring some goals for us. Ricardo Jenks was plus 8 also, that's important to know. Antila, 29 points. Danica, 29 points. Angle, 27 on that fourth line. Bowen Byram, only 18 points. I'm just not liking Bowen Byram, honestly. He's been a disappointment for us. We traded a lot for him, and honestly, it's not showing. It's not showing up on the stats. So we'll simulate a day. We're gonna be playing. I'm not sure who. Let's see until the thing shows up. Looks like we're playing Toronto. Are we playing actually? Oh no, we're not playing Toronto. What am I saying? We're playing Florida. Yeah. So we're against the Florida Panthers on the first round. We'll look at our progression chart. Progress reports mean that anyone go up in rating. So let's see. Rask is still an 87. How did Rask do actually? 930s. Oh wait, no, this is last year. This is playoffs. 922 save percentage. Yeah, it was just our defense. 2.32 goals against average. How about let's see. Ricardo Jenks. Did he grow naturally? Statistical decline. Alright, that's not good at all. And I don't know. Very weird. Kaiser. He's an 83. How did he do? 932 save percentage. Yeah, looks like he should be ready to take on the role of starter next year if Rask does retire. In the system, so Jokinen barely grew. Let's look at our forwards. Let's just look at all skaters actually. So Tervainen's a 78 overall. Good to see. Listed as a fourth line forward now. Let's see what grew more for him. So passing is looking a lot better. His shooting is pretty solid. Defense is alright. Yeah, he's still a bit off from growing. Kumatov, yeah, any bigger names? Grachev, that was the goaltender. Rycroft 66 overall. Oberg 68. Kobasu, where's Kobasu? He didn't grow at all? Nope. How did he do this year actually? 68.73 games, really good season for him. Yeah, hopefully he starts growing a little bit more in the off season. And alright, so that's everything. We'll look at the regular season stats and see how they performed. Honestly, I could already tell what our problem is, and it is definitely a goal scorer. That is our big problem. So entire league, we finished second in the whole NHL. Our goals for, look at that, our goals for dropped even more. Looks like we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16th in the NHL. However, goals against, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Power play 20 is at 20%, good enough. Penalty kill 81%, good enough. Again, better home team than away team, good for us because we have home ice advantage pretty much unless we play Philly. And yeah, let's look at the leading point scorers in the whole NHL because honestly, I'm not liking the way that the NHL is right now. No offense at all. Stamkos 87 points, Kucherov 87 points, Pedersen 86. I mean, I'm not impressed. 87 points is the most. So it looks like 48 goals is the best. Ernesto Fiddler. Okay. What's his shooting category? Very high. Wow, okay. So maybe in next season we might do a little bit of a slider change with the offense. Maybe get some more goals. Because honestly, it sucks for the viewers even because 65 points for your best point scorer. That's like for a top team. That's not possible, honestly. I mean, look at in the real life. You have like Kucherov with 128 points. Stamkos, he hit 100 also. I'm not even sure, but even if he did, it's still a lot. Braden Point got like 40 goals. Marchand got 100 points. Crosby, did he hit 100? I think he did. McDavid hit 108. McKinnon hit over 100. I know that. I'm pretty sure he hit that, right? Or did he hit 99? I'm not even sure, honestly. But a lot of guys got 90 plus points. And here, the highest is 87 in the whole NHL. For us, it's 65. We're the second best team in the league. So maybe we might do a bit of a tweak in the next year. But now we have to focus on the playoffs against the Florida Panthers. So yeah, we'll end the episode right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for some more content. And I'll see you guys soon.